That's it. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to Thursday morning's Coffee Talk. We have a special guest with us, our representative from Carebridge, which is the organization that helps with Molloy's EAP program. I thank the members of the Human Resources team for asking Karen if she would be with us this morning. So I am going to share my screen so you can see a PowerPoint that Karen had shared with us.
Great.
I'm still letting people in, so let me just get to the slideshow from the beginning. And Karen, I'm going to turn this over to you.
Okay.
Welcome again to Molloy's Coffee Talk.
Yes, great. Thanks for having me, and thanks for the invite, Ed, to participate. I love that you're calling these a coffee talk. It's great. But as Catherine said, I'm with Carebridge. I'm the account manager for Molloy College, and we have been working with Molloy for, gosh, I'm going to say maybe 4 years now, maybe 5. And, you know, we do administer your EAP program, which is a host of things that we provide. And I like to show this slide, very basic, the way to connect with us through our 800 number website. We are the support for employees and family members for things that come along, whether it's, you know, things that are happening right now with COVID-19 or just other things as part of our daily life, stress, anxiety, relationship issues, you know, work situations, things with your children, caregiving, etc. So this has been purchased by Molloy. They've purchased Carebridge for assistance for you. We are 24/7, 365. So there's always someone that can talk with you about what's going on, answer questions, give you resources. I'd encourage you, to tap into us. The website is very helpful because you can just hop on there and just do some surfing and searching, and maybe you're looking for an article that you want to share at a staff meeting coming up, or you want to look at some sort of a financial estimator, because we have all kinds of things dealing with personal money management and budgeting, and we have child care databases on there for people looking for child care. We have elder care resources. You can go on and say, I'm looking for an assisted living facility, and put in your specific parameters geographically, etc., and it'll pop those up. So just a host of things. But Catherine, if you could pop to the next slide, I just want to show you too, excuse me, when you go onto the website, myliferesource.com, if you've not been on before, you need this 5-digit access code, the 7PSCT. And when you first hop on, you're going to click on the word register, and then it will ask you for your access code. So that's where you put in this 7PSCT. So you might look at this and say, well, I don't have a username and password yet. And if you don't, that's fine. Just click on register, and then you would enter it. And then it will prompt you to set up your own username and password. Like many other things we do in our world today, you gotta have a username and password. So anyways, I wanted to show you that. And then I also wanted to show you here to the right, this is a little quick look at our website homepage, and I wanted to particularly show the COVID-19 Resource Center tile, because we have put up a lot of information about how we can help and how we can assist you and your family and loved ones on that resource center. So that is a tile that you're going to want to click on, and in particular, things like our upcoming trainings that we're offering, or trainings that we have offered since the pandemic started that are related to the pandemic. And for example, we've got one tomorrow at 3 p.m. Developing Resiliency to Meet Life's Challenges, and that's open to anyone. And the registration for any of those trainings, or to listen to any of the recordings, is found in the resource center. So I wanted to make sure that you saw that. as well. So, but again, we are here for you. The benefit specifically allows for 6 behavioral health interventions or counseling sessions per issue. So, and right now, our providers are doing virtual telehealth counseling, so that's not a problem. So you would call in and let's say you've got a situation with, you know, stress or something that's you know, impacting your life. You would call our 800 number and we get a little bit of demographic information. And then you would speak directly with one of our internal counselors that would assess your situation and then refer you out to a licensed clinician for those 6 sessions. So those are 6 and they're 1 hour, and they can obviously be very, very helpful. So that's kind of the main piece of Carebridge. Everyone kind of thinks of it as, oh yes, that's my counseling benefit. Well, that's true. That's a big part of what we do. And then we also are a company that offers you work-life or life management services. So if someone is needing some resources for caregiving, you know, you're caregiving for an elderly parent and you need to find, you know, assisted living possibilities, or, you know, things that come along with caregiving, you know, some type of care that you need, although things are a little bit different right now, obviously with the pandemic, but these are things that impact our lives. And so that's what we are here for. So you would call and say, you know, I work for Molloy and I'd like to talk with one of your elder care specialists on a situation that, you know, we're going through with my elderly parent. They are having difficulty with isolation, or, you know, something that's come up, let's say, as a result of the pandemic. And so you can talk with that person about ideas, resources, things that excuse me, might be helpful to share. Also under the work-life division, we help with childcare services. I know that area of Carebridge has been very, very busy because, you know, people were calling in, well, I work from home now and I really could use some childcare part of the week, or I'm an essential staff and I have to go to my office and I don't have anyone for childcare. And so our childcare experts have been resourcing kind of by the need, by the geographic area, you know, because there are some centers that are opening specifically to service essential workers. So, you know, you might be thinking, wow, where do I start with trying to find that? Or you know someone that's in that predicament. Well, call us. We can do the legwork. We can find out what's available and how that might work and look. So we also help with personal money management guidance. You know, maybe it's, you know, someone is going through a difficulty right now because of the pandemic, you know, loss of income, let's say with a spouse or family member, and they need some guidance, they need some resources. So we do help with personal money management information. So those things are all done over the phone. They're unlimited. So it's not like you're going to be referred to a licensed clinician to talk about those issues, but you're going to speak with somebody at Carebridge in that department that is a specialist in that, you know, that area, that discipline. So there's also, just real quick, a couple of other things. We have, Molloy has included the legal benefit that we offer our companies for you. And that is something where you have a free 30-minute phone consultation with an attorney. So you call us, again, always start with us, that 800 number, and then we would refer you out to a company that we contract with for legal services. So it is nice to know that you have that as well within your benefit. So in looking at the slide right here, let me just refer to this again. As I said a few minutes ago, when you log on to the website, you'll then see the home page, which is number 2 here. So then you select the green tile on the left, which is the COVID-19 Resource Center. And then once you've clicked on that, you'll see the number 3 section here, which says COVID-19. And then if, let's say you're looking for one of our upcoming trainings, or you'd like to listen to one that we've offered and you're wondering, what did they offer? Yes, part-time employees are eligible. Someone just asked that. Thank you for asking that. Full and part-time. So on this number 3 section, you would click on the left-hand tile again, which lists Carebridge Connects resources. And then that is where you'll find all of our recordings that have been archived. And again, all of these were dealing with the pandemic. We did one, Why Sleep is So Important. We did one, The Emotional Consequences of Social Distancing. We have the one we did the other day for leaders about resilience coaching. So, you know, you'll get to see the ones what we've offered, and if you'd like to listen to those, you certainly can. And that might be something that you'd like to share with, you know, your department or your team if you happen to be a manager. So, yeah, so that number 4 then does show the listing. You would click on archived webinars or upcoming webinars. So anyways, like some websites, you have to find what, takes a little bit to find what you're trying to find, but, and this is a flyer that I believe I had also sent it to Ed, and, you know, because we do have this obviously electronically, so it can be something that you could share with others, or maybe you guys can post this on your intranet if you haven't already. But anyways, so that is basically the benefit, and you know, we want you to think of us during this tough time. We are very busy. We are experts. We are licensed clinicians. We have been doing this for over 30 years. We are a company that is really kind of putting our finger on the pulse of this unprecedented situation and trying to meet the needs of our clients. So if there's something that you are thinking, wow, I wonder if they could do a training on this, or do they have a resource or an article, you know, let us know. And we can certainly do some research for you. So, you know, we know it's a very difficult time, and we're all balancing remote work, and some of us have children, and you know, perhaps caregiving responsibilities. We actually did a training on that too. We did that early April, caring for your elders during a pandemic. So anyways, I don't know if anyone has, if there are other questions. Oh, I see a couple. Can you talk about what? The confidentiality? Yes, someone has asked that. And you know, the benefit is confidential. We do not release names. We provide statistics on usage to our clients on a quarterly basis. The only time that we would have to break confidentiality is if there was a danger, let's say, to a child or a loved one. You know, we're mandated by law to report that. But in general, you know, everything is confidential except if there was a situation like that. So we do not, you know, of course, release names, just data on usage. So.
And there's another question there, Karen. Yes. Are all these services free for employees, including that 30-minute legal service?
Yes, 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 yes. I may not have said the word free, the all-important free, yes. And Carebridge is a benefit that you have automatically, so you don't have to have enrolled, you know, during your open enrollment season. You've got Carebridge because you work at Molloy, so you don't have to, you know, be enrolled. So yes, thank you, Diane.
It It will be, so the screen will be there, so that flyer will be there, but we could also attach the flyer below it so that it's there as a resource if anybody wasn't able to join us because of the time frame, but they wanted to, be brought up to date on what Carebridge can do for us.
It
So-
looks like, let me just pop real quick, Catherine. Someone asked, how do I register for the 3 p.m. webinar that I had mentioned earlier? It's tomorrow at 3, and you would go on to the website as I showed you. Go to the COVID-19 tile, and then over to the Resource Center tile, and then you'll see it listed as an upcoming training, and you just click on it and it'll process you through to have you register. So
that's it. This is the screen that you would just go to this website.
Yes.
You need that code and you hit register at the bottom there, right?
Well, that's to get on the website.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. And then you go to this Resource Center to find the trainings.
Great.
And specifically the one that this person asked about. So.
All right. Karen, thank you very much for being
Oh,
with us.
my pleasure.
We appreciate you giving us your time and sharing everything that Carebridge can do for Molloy employees. And I would encourage everyone to do exactly as Karen said, get on, register, get familiar with the website, because it's there as a resource for you. And it really is a wonderful way for you to maybe get some questions answered that you need for you and your family.
Great. Thank you.
Everybody
have a great day, everyone. Stay safe.
Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow for TGIF. All right. Bye now.
Bye. Bye, everyone.